Hello, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're conducting a strategic briefing designed specifically for you, corporate executive teams, strategists, and decision makers. We are looking at a very real collision course between two massive forces shaping our global economy. On one hand, we have the unprecedented absolute explosion of artificial intelligence, and on the other, the rigid physical limitations of our energy grid. Right now, U.S. energy demand is growing significantly for the first time in decades. It's actually forecast to hit record highs this year and next year too. And the driving force behind all of this, data centers. They are the very engines powering the AI revolution. So in this explainer, we're going to unpack exactly what this impending energy demand looks like, why it seriously threatens current corporate sustainability roadmaps, and the incredible, innovative technology that might just save the day.
To do this effectively, we've structured our briefing into 4 key areas. First, we'll examine the AI power surge. Second, we'll look at the complication, straining the aging grid. Third, we'll tackle the vital question of the clean energy gap. And finally, we'll explore the answer, the 24/7 geothermal solution. Let's get right to it.
Section 1. The AI power surge. The rapid expansion of data centers.
Okay, let's dive into this. When we think of the cloud or artificial intelligence, it's incredibly easy to think of them as these ethereal, invisible forces floating around out there. But they are profoundly physical. They live in massive facilities across the nation. Imagine endless rows of servers, miles of cables, and colossal whirling fans working absolutely overtime just to keep everything cool. These data centers are quite literally the physical arteries of the internet. Every search query, every video streamed, every generative AI prompt, it all has to travel through one of these highly concentrated hubs of computing power. To really ground this in reality, consider the number 80,000. A single modern data center can consume as much electricity as 80,000 US homes. Let that sink in for just a second. 80,000. When a tech company decides to build just one new data center in a municipality, they're essentially dropping the power consumption equivalent of a mid-sized city directly onto the local utility grid. And the nation already has roughly 2,700 of these facilities, mostly run by major tech firms.
Now, you might be wondering, why is this suddenly a crisis if we've had data centers for years? Well, the answer lies in the shift from traditional computing to artificial intelligence. A single ChatGPT query uses nearly 10 times the electricity of a typical internet search. 10 times! Generative AI requires massive, continuous computational force to process and generate new information. So, as AI integration becomes standard across literally every industry, we aren't just adding a few more servers, we are fundamentally multiplying the baseline energy required to power the digital economy by a factor of 10.
Section 2. Straining the aging grid. Infrastructure limits and corporate risks.
Basically, we're asking an aging static infrastructure to support a dynamic, exponentially growing technology. And this friction point is creating severe corporate risks, both operational and reputational. Consider the macroeconomic trend here. Back in 2022, data centers consumed a little over 4% of all electricity in the United States. But projections for 2030, consumption is expected to more than double, reaching 9% of total U.S. power consumption. The infrastructure we rely on simply wasn't designed to accommodate a single industry doubling its massive energy footprint in less than a decade. The grid is already being taxed, and the wild part is, the demands of artificial intelligence are just at the very beginning of their growth curve.
This immense power draw has immediate consequences for corporate climate pledges. For instance, Google's planet warming emissions rose by 13% last year, jumping nearly 50% overall since 2019. Now, it's absolutely vital to view this neutrally. This isn't some unique failing of a single company. Rather, it's an objective, industry-wide challenge. The physics of scaling AI are currently sitting directly at odds with net zero carbon pledges. So, the ultimate challenge for the next decade is figuring out exactly how the tech sector can continue this necessary pace of innovation while still meeting those stringent climate goals.
Section 3. The clean energy gap. The intermittency problem. If companies are investing billions into renewable energy, which, by the way, they definitely are, why are emissions still going up? Why is there such a gap between climate ambition and the actual reality of power consumption? And this brilliantly illustrates the heart of the problem. Google has invested heavily in wind and solar, and 64% of the time, its operations are running on completely clean energy. That's a massive achievement for sure, but there's a stubborn 36% gap. During that 36% of the time, the data centers are forced to fall back on dirty fossil fuels that contribute to climate change.
The reason for that gap really comes down to a concept called intermittency.
Intermittency is basically the inability of renewable energy sources like solar and wind to generate power 24/7. The harsh physical reality is that the sun just isn't always shining and the wind isn't always blowing. But data centers, they don't sleep. They literally cannot be turned off just because a cloud passes overhead. They require absolute, constant, uninterrupted baseload power. So, when the renewables drop off, the grid automatically switches back to coal and natural gas just to keep those servers running.
Amanda Peterson-Curo, the global head of data center energy at Google, framed this challenge perfectly. She noted that it's going to take real innovation to think about how to scale this faster to keep up with the pace of growth. The tech industry is essentially scrambling right now. They need large-scale projects that will actually move the needle on the electric grid. They need something that provides the clean energy of solar, but with the rock-solid, always-on reliability of a coal plant.
Section 4. The 24/7 geothermal solution. Next-gen carbon-free baseload power. Let's move to and see how this builds into our final section.
To solve that pesky intermittency problem, the tech industry is actually looking deep beneath our feet to next-generation geothermal power. This is where strategic partnerships are fundamentally altering the energy landscape. Google has partnered with Fervo Energy, a real pioneer in advanced geothermal technology. Together, they're working on a major project out in Nevada to run Google's local data centers entirely on carbon-free heat harnessed from deep inside the earth. The strategic corporate goal here is incredibly ambitious. Use this tech to completely eliminate their reliance on coal and gas by the year 2030, and eventually scale this to data centers worldwide. Making this a reality requires some seriously mind-boggling deep earth engineering. Right now, Fervo Energy is drilling down roughly 12,200 feet into the Earth's crust. To put that into perspective, that is well over 2 miles straight down through solid rock. It takes incredible innovation and massive capital investment to reach those depths safely and efficiently.
But the payoff for reaching that depth, it's immense. By the time they drill down those 12,200 feet, the ambient temperature of the rock is over 400 degrees Fahrenheit. They inject water down into these highly pressurized, superheated fractures in the rock, and it returns to the surface as powerful steam. That steam then spins a turbine to generate clean, carbon-free electricity.
So the crucial point is this: geothermal perfectly resolves the intermittency problem because the Earth is always hot. When the sun goes down and the solar panels stop producing, the Earth is still hot. When the wind dies down and the turbine stops spinning, the Earth is still hot. This system operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing the exact kind of uninterrupted, hyper-reliable baseload power that AI data centers desperately require.
The potential for grid transformation here is monumental. As a baseline, right now, traditional geothermal accounts for less than 1% of the electricity generated in the US. It's just a tiny fraction of the pie. But with these new advanced drilling techniques pioneered by companies like Fervo, the ceiling has been completely lifted. Experts and industry leaders believe that this next-generation geothermal could safely and effectively scale up to account for as much as 20% of the entire U.S. electricity grid. It's literally a massive, scalable solution hiding right beneath our feet.
Which brings us to our final thought for the executives and strategists joining this explainer today. The energy landscape is shifting rapidly beneath us. The AI boom is not just a software revolution, it is fundamentally an energy revolution. And so I leave you with this question to take back to your boardrooms. As AI demand relentlessly accelerates, is your infrastructure and is your strategic roadmap truly ready for a 24/7 clean energy future? Thank you so much for joining me for this briefing.